Okay, hello and welcome back to our blind Permadeath playthrough. Let's see. Last time I think we were in some trouble with the law. We had to find an apprentice, a jeweler's apprentice, that's it. Talk to Florian the engraver's apprentice. Talk to the madame at the baths. Well, that's going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure I'm wanted for murder. So... hormone food, very well. Fairly certain I am wanted for murder. Okay, those are the ones. Shouldn't be too difficult to get there. I think I murdered half the town's guardsmen. Fairly certain of that. As long as they don't see me. Isn't this the bathhouse? Yes, it is. Alright. Seems you is the one I have to talk about. You is.
Beat it!
Ah, Jesus. Yes, let's bribe her.
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
Okay.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
Okay.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Ah, okay. So she's collateral.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Yes. Never aim above your station. That never goes well. Just tell Obama, alright.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of
Okay.
him, for sure.
The baker. I hope the baker is on the other side of the river.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what.
Horizon.
I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
Okay. I guess it makes sense. This is a town with a monastery. The monastery and the whorehouse are within throwing distance. Yeah. I guess hypocrisy runs deep here.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
All right.
I'd like to know more about the kidnap.
So now I have to go to the baker. Where the hell is that? The baker. Talk to Florian. Holy hell, that's in the middle of town. I think I have to go around. And enter through the backside. It's my only chance. Go around and come through here. I will never make it
What was that?
through the town. Or will I? Maybe I killed all the guardsmen. Pretty sure I didn't. Maybe 90%.
Mother of God. Hey.
Alright. Is the dude following me? Let's kill him. If he is tired of their bullshit. Come here, you
Hey,
fuck.
you. Don't move a muscle. Dear God.
Fuck you. Thank you, little dog. I think he deserves food. Let's give him food. That was very well done. Okay. Assholes, where is the dog? Well, there he is.
There's the good doggy.
Yes, good dog.
That's my boy.
Loyal
Look what I've got for
and
you.
bloodthirsty.
You'll love this.
Alright, let's go. Fuck. Okay, I don't think guardsmen are in these woods, so I should be safe. Let's get out of the horse. It's easier to traverse this on foot. as I say. The likelihood of finding a guardsman down here or back here is very low. Very damn low. The baker, huh? The fuck? Am I close to the baker? I wish I knew. The hell is this place? Okay, this is the tailor. So I'm actually overshot it. It's 2 houses back. Okay. 1 house, 2 house. So the baker is next. The next one. Did I make it? Is it here? What? A master. Whatever. This is not the place. It has to be.
What the hell was that?
Fuck.
Well, I never. Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you.
Alright, alright. Where the hell am I? The food place. So I'm here? Jesus. Seems I am. So it's that house. Yeah, it's that house. The game just confirmed. And this actually looks like an oven. So that's good. I hope the game sends me away from here quickly.
Who are you?
Your worst
What's
nightmare.
What was that?
Your worst nightmare, that's who I am. Fuck.
What's it to be?
What is going on?
Go away. As far away as possible.
Okay, it seems I will have to deal with them. Come here, friend. Let's have a chat behind your house. I think I'm going to kill him. It's the safest approach. I actually decided to go. Ah, fuck. I should have killed him, probably. But God softened my heart at the last second. I can tell you that. Alright. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. How about here? Already hard chest. Must be good, right? Oh, it is actually very hard. Six bread, I'll take those. This, not this. Alright. So I said the cellar. I always confuse cellar with basement. I think cellar means up. Pretty sure. Well, this is
As
odd.
if we hadn't enough trouble without this.
You're all we need right now.
Get out of here.
I need to bribe them again. Jesus. Fuck. Where is this dude? He's below us, obviously. Is there a trap door or something?
What hole did you crawl out of? You've no business here.
Ah, Jesus. The dude is below. How do I access the below part? I guess from the front of the place. Which means I have to risk an encounter with the law. Yeah, two
What's that?
guys.
What in the...
This doesn't make any sense. Okay, the guardsman. Ah, there it is. That's the entrance. Alright.
Has something happened?
Now I see. I need to time the guardsman.
Has something happened?
Did he not come back? Maybe I got spooked. There was no need. Alright.
What's he doing here?
Let's make sure they don't see me. I think I need to go and bribe God again.
What do you want?
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzik Cobbler.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Well, I have laid with your name on it. No, we're not going to get out the girl.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Okay. Apparently I can intimidate him, but... Let's try this one. Interesting with the guy that is a complete coward. You cannot intimidate him.
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be gone with them.
If Rapita finds I've told you anything, they'll kill her.
Not if I catch Rapita first. He's here in town, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Okay.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Okay.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rapita waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
Of
More
course
punch
they did.
They wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
It there ends.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So now I have to find this Rapita character. Let's see what the game has to say about that. Find Rapita. Well. Is Rapita a man or a woman?
He's got a nerve coming back here.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Okay, let's hit both turns, and if not, I'll wait until tomorrow. Let's see if anyone is called Rapita. There must be a man. I think.
Why doesn't he go away?
This dude, he's armed. There he is.
Are you Rapita by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you buy Quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course.
Fuck, the guardsmen are
That will be the best
coming.
solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Alright, let's follow him.
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Fuck.
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Okay.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
That makes sense.
So who's Sir Yeshek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Okay.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
After this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Alright.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Will you kill me?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
No. We're an asshole, so...
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
What? I'm in the jail? The fuck? Are you serious? Well, that was ridiculous. You know what? Let's loot him. $300 arrows, okay. I don't think I'll need those. I'll take that. Alright. So we need to talk to Sir Ulrich, don't we? Yeah, let's go to Sir Ulrich. Where the hell is he? The inn by the looks of it. Who are you? One of those interesting sights that are not interesting at all. Alright, this guy cannot swim. So, let's just go. Need to get to the bridge. Get to the bridge. Alright, for the next 10 days I should be playing this game, and unfortunately after that I'll take a break and head for YouTube to try and make some headway there for a year. So we're approaching the last streams here, unless I fail in YouTube. If I do, I'll be back on Twitch. Well, yeah, but I'll give it a year. I'll stay on YouTube a year and see how it goes. Okay, Sir Ulrich, come with me.
You're all we need right now.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Fayfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Yeah, much better to have a companion. So where the hell am I? Think now I'm better with the... Yeah, the mace is 11, so let's switch to the axe. Axe time. Don't ask me questions, you won't like the answers. Okay, let's follow him, since he seems to know where the hell he's going. Two against the world. Let me check my armor, everything, since we're going to enter a possible dangerous situation. Seems everything is perfectly fine. Find the entrance to the mine shaft.
Well, what's come crawling?
Ah, great.
What the hell was that? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Squash you like the louse you are!
We've got the knees.
Holy hell, how many odds are attacking me?
Watch out! Ah! I'll slaughter you! Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
What have we got?
What's the matter?
Get some trifle.
The hell is that guy's a complete moron.
Come here, Lydia!
Brother in Christ. Let me go through. Fuck. Why am I not? Holy hell, he's running. Okay, Sir Ulrich is much better at fighting than I am. That's for sure. Alright, give me a second. Let's loot everyone. Well, apparently he doesn't want to loot anyone. So, I'll go with him. Guess I have no choice. It's the logical thing. I cannot see shit. Let me swap weaponry. Hey dude, where are you? Fuck. There he is. He must be like a cat or something, like a bat. How the hell does he see anything?
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Ooh, time to fight the old dude.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
Okay. Why?
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
Holy hell. Let's try to convince him.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Come
Into
with
Sir
me.
Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me. I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Ah, so this is just check.
Please, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Okay. Very well. We're the hero.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Well, I'm glad that the people of Sassau are not very happy with me. And I don't fancy spending all my money bribing God again. God is tough to bribe, it seems. He drives a hard bargain. Okay, let's get out of this town and never come back. To Rattay we go. I think, yes, that's what the quest said. Return to Rattay. Alright.
Yeah.
Off we go. Through the woods and to the river.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe his road will lead somewhere. This is an actual road now.
Yeah.
Alright, I think if I go through these woods, I'll end up in the rear. The question is, can I go through these woods? Don't remember there being so steep. Maybe I'm going... I must be going the right way. Jesus. Cannot be on the other side of the town, impossible. Alright. Well, thanks, Blarg, for that. I was in the process of doing it. Alright, am I in the right track? Brannick, well, that's something new, which means I am not in the right track. Yeah, thanks for your help. No problem at all. What the hell? I discovered this place? What the hell is Brannick? Yeah, no problems with lurkers for me. Always glad for the viewership. So what the hell is Brannick? Seems like an abandoned village. So that's the rear down there, I think.
Yeah.
Now I have a serious problem. I don't think I'll ever be on this side. So I have no idea where I am. Obviously I have been, because there is a couple of places I discovered. I think the most logical scenario is I need to take the road to the left. But this is a river crossing. Where the hell is a river crossing here? There is no river crossing. Holy hell. Okay, I'm going that way. It's the logical route. I think there is a road here. Yes. Yeah, let's follow this road. It's no doubt the logical way to go. I think the only channel where I have not been a lurker is in Loss, in the Loss chat. Usually when I watch streams I don't chat. Don't really care for it. Okay, this must be the right way. Only in the Lost chat I was active. Yeah, we're in the right road now. So let's see what Mr. Caligula wants now. I guess we're going to start moving up the food chain, just like regular law enforcement does. You get the low-level dudes on the rat, the middle-level dudes on the rat, the high-level dudes on the rat. No one, because they either get killed if they know someone really important, or they are the end of it. That's how it works. So I think I need to stay on this road until the crossing with, yeah, that's Rateida up there on the right. Yeah, you can see the Ratei castle. I think I have to go on this road until it stops, and I have to take a right. It's interesting that, what is it called? Was Wenslaw versus who the hell? The Hungarian king. I forget the name. Since the very beginning of the game, I've not heard anything from the Hungarian dude. I don't even remember his name anymore. Only I remember he's the half-brother of Wenslaw. Wenceslas, which is the weakest name for a king, I'm sorry to say. Sounds like wench, like woman. The woman king. Wenslaw the drunkard, Wenslaw the weakling. I wonder if it sounds better in Polish or Czech or whatever. But in English it sounds ridiculous. Alright, Kobila, what do you want from me now? Are you Kobila? No. So he might be here in the mess hall. There you are.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. Sir, I'm afraid the news I bring is not good. Kuno is dead. Hagen's men killed him.
Oh, Christ have mercy. What about the rest?
I don't know what happened, but without Kuno, they'll all be scattered by tomorrow.
God almighty. At least there's a silver lining.
How's that, sir?
Hagen's brother, Nicholas Azzhole, was taken captive by the Lord of Colditz. His messenger came to me today. He wanted to ask me, as the royal hetman, what he should do with him.
And what will you do?
I'll have to advise him to let Nicholas go, which won't be good news for the Lord of Dubber, whose estates he'll surely pounce on. I'll draft a letter to Hagen explaining the situation. I'm sure he'll drop his feud in exchange for his brother's freedom.
Yeah, right. I have to deliver the letter. What?
Will it be enough to persuade Hagen to leave?
I have no doubt of it. The Azzholes are a close family. They've little left but each other after what happened to them.
Okay, I am a criminal as well, so we criminals should stick together. Well,
so it all turned out well in the end?
Yes and no. Sir Andrew of Dubber has been my ally for years. Once he finds out what happened, that'll be the end of our alliance. In the end, this whole affair has cost me more than I ever expected.
All right.
All right. How do I get the letter to Hagen?
Someone else will do that, Henry.
Oh.
Thanks.
All right, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad of that being over, so we need to find Bernard. He's usually hanging out outside town, on the other side of town. What's this? Question Jessic. Jessic?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Jesus. Yeah, I hope I never have to go back to Azzhole. That place. I think every time I have a quest in Azzhole, I end up murdering half the people. I think the time I had to... No, it was Surbit and Azzhole. I had two towns that hated me. And I needed to talk to people in those towns for quests. So I decided to pay off the church. But this time I won't do it.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Well, you might still have the chance, don't worry.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
This guy still doesn't trust me. Hilarious. But I guess he's the person I have failed the most. Because he always has timed tasks. I'm not very good at those. Alright, one more hour of gameplay. And I have to go. Go. I think I've got reprimanded the other day for getting late to work, so I think I'm going to stick to 2 hours per day.
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
And of course that means I cannot play any games that do not allow you to... Fuck, this is not here, is it? The tower, he said. That's the tower. That must be a tower. Okay, let's go there. Oh, yeah, 2 hours per day. Every day. Hopefully that's okay. This has to be a tower.
Look out!
I mean a private area? Jesus. Alright, so the tower is not the tower. And yeah, no games that don't allow me to save at will. So it must be the rat house where I need to go.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Let's see. Let's look at the map. Yeah, there is no tower there. The hell are they
Have a look
talking
at
about?
these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Okay, let's try to find out where these places, the jails maybe. That's where they wanted me to go. Okay, so he's up. What? What the hell is going on? Okay, he must be in the apartments upstairs. It's the only explanation. This is not tower. What the hell? Alright, this time we're not in a... Open? What? I think the game is bugged. I think the game doesn't know where Jeshik is. Let me read the log. Question Jashik. Is he outside the city? It's impossible. The freaking hell is going on? So according to this, he's in the middle of nowhere, but they say go to the tower. This has to be a tower, but the guardsmen get angry if I get into a tower. So, what the hell? Well, clearly he's not here. I think I have already looted all those once or twice. Yeah, I think the game is bugged. Alright, I'll go into the tower. That's what the game said. He's in the tower. He's obviously not where the marker is telling me. There is nothing there. Unless it's here. Fuck. Okay, let's enter this place. This is no tower, let me tell you. According to this, it's above me. Above me there is nothing. Why was this a very hard place? It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Is there anything there? The jail. Isn't the jail around here? Okay, let me... There is nothing there. Okay, let's enter this place. They are actually... Why did I hear tower? I think they said tower, didn't they? Jesus. Pretty sure they did say tower. They said he's in the tower. But am I insane? Okay, whatever. He was in the jail.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
Okay.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money.
As
Where was
always.
that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Okay.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
He's a
I've
monk.
no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Okay.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Azzhole? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
Why not? One more criminal in his service. Checks out with me.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
So now we go to Sir Azzhole Kabila.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come
Stop
and
for a
get
bit.
them.
I'll just give you a quick search.
Ah, Jesus.
Get going.
What?
For security reasons.
For God's sake, don't bother me. Any delay could cost lives.
Well, if that's the way it is, go ahead then.
Let's try to increase my speech. I think it's one of my least used traits. Why not take any chance? Okay, so Koila will send me to the woods of Sasau to search for this recruitment camp, no doubt. Where the hell is he? Koila? Well, he's somewhere in the castle. But where is the question? Apparently here he is.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Azzhole claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Azzhole is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Azzhole didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the Crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
All right.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Azzhole went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us.
But that's not what happened.
If it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
All right.
As you command, sir.
So Actus Sasau, great. Just what I wanted. Let's look at that quest. It has like 10,000 steps. After the affair of the counterfeiters, it's become clear that Azzhole conceals many secrets. They're stocked that there are crimps, as they are called, recruiting men for a new bandit camp. Find out where the crimps meet in Azzhole. Ask the Azzhole bailiff. Are you serious? Alright. That's going to be a problem. Ask the innkeeper at the tavern. Ask the innkeeper of the Wagoner's Inn. Okay, I might be able to B and C without getting arrested, but obviously A, no. Alright. Let me go to a church and see how much is God demanding to cleanse my reputation. Greedy God. Always want his Gretchen. Maybe that's why they call them Gretchen, because it's God's currency. Well, there is the church. I forgot there are 2 churches in this place. Alright, God, what do you want? 15,000 Gretchen, Jesus. Alright, I'll pay them if I cannot. But it continues to balloon, that's the problem. I'm fairly certain I can do the talking with the what? Why am I forgetting? With the innkeepers, without alerting the guardsmen. Pretty sure. So back to Azzhole. I also wanted, I don't know if you've heard me talk about it, Blair, but I'm going to start streaming on YouTube for a year. From in 10 days I'll probably start there and stay all 2023 streaming on YouTube. So if you want to catch my streams, head there and follow me or subscribe, I think is how it's called there. I'm going to try and see if there is a chance I can get that channel monetized. We'll give it a year. Okay, so we take this road. Give it a year and see how it goes. I will be streaming mostly new games that come on the Xbox Game Pass. That's the plan. If it works out, then I'll stay there. If it doesn't, I'll probably come back here in about a year. Or probably at the beginning of 2024. I do plan on streaming as long as I can. Which means as long as I have a good internet connection and a console to play my games. Because gaming PCs are becoming extremely ridiculously expensive. So that's out of the question. I think I'm going to stay a console gamer for the rest of my life. It's just insanely expensive. And I'm not a graphics whore, as they say. I don't really care much about graphics. I do care about my pocketbook or checkbook or whatever you want to call it. And console gaming is cheaper all around. Unless you count free-to-play games, but I don't like MMOs. Not really. Nor the casual stuff.
Yeah.
And the Game Pass is so cheap. I'm full of good games now that Microsoft purchased all the RPG studios, basically. If only they had bought BioWare. If Microsoft had bought BioWare, they would be a freaking juggernaut. The old BioWare. They would produce all the RPGs in the world. They have basically a monopoly on quality RPGs. They have the open world stuff with Bethesda, the niche excellent stuff with Obsidian, and the cinematic RPG with BioWare. Alright, let's see if we can accomplish stuff here. At least now I know the quick way between Sasau and what? Ratay. I know it by heart. Where the hell am I going? Okay, I need to get to the inn. Apparently I killed the nighttime guardsman. That's what I did. The hell was that noise? Or not? Ah fuck, he's coming this way. Are you serious? Alright. I think I can avoid the guys. Where is the innkeeper? Are you the innkeeper? Are you the innkeeper?
Here we are.
The fuck? Alright. I think guardsmen don't interrupt
Go
you.
away. I want nothing to do with you.
Yes, time for our arrive.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Tons of armed men.
Hey, who's there?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
Mother.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Apparently a guardsman is looking for me, but he cannot see me because I'm in a dialogue.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know?
Pour me an ale.
I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man-at-arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
For an innkeeper, he's a little grumpy, isn't he?
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking, too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
All right.
So they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
All right.
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
No, millers are super depraved. What the hell is a knacker?
What can you tell me about the knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him. He deals in carcasses.
I was hoping you'd tell me a bit more than that.
Why should I care about him? He lives in a house by the church, and that's all I know. And all I'll say.
All right.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Catzick Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
All right. So a knacker is close by.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
There you go. Now here he came. Friendly.
Hey, you! Halt!
Ah, fuck you.
Don't move a finger.
Ah, Jesus. Are you serious? Fuck. Okay, it seems I lost them. Ridiculous place. Yeah, that's the church, so a knacker should be around here. What is the guardsman? That's the dog. The knacker. What the hell is a knacker? Dealing in carcasses? So what? Animal carcasses? What they are saying? Alright. See if we can talk to this dude. The knacker. Knacker. The grave digger, that makes more sense. Talk to me, you fuck. What the hell? Seems like he's slow in the head. Fuck! He's going to call the police.
For God's sake!
Stupid fucker. Alright, let's get to the other inn then. Let's call the horse. Where are you? So, the miller, where is the miller? The miller or the innkeeper we're searching for. Yeah, the knacker is a fucking bastard. What? The miller? That's the miller? That makes my life easier actually. I thought it was here. It's actually another miller. And apparently I don't have to talk to the other guy. Let me check the quest log. Yeah, ask Miller Simon. Well, the stupid knacker won't talk to me during the night time, so let's just go talk to the miller. Let's get out of town.
Yeah.
Fuck. This place is horrendous. It's full of dead ends. Alright, we're out of town. I think I just follow this road. Let me check. Stay on the right. No, stay on the left. Left and then right. Yeah. Left, right, and straight ahead. So left. When it divides, I take the left. There you go. Next, I take the right. Here, and then straight. Until we get to the mill. Alright. Give me a second, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Gets hot in here. Okay, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Should probably save, you know. I've done quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I take the right road? Shit. Seems like I did, yes. I've had problems with this guy before. Had to talk to him out something. He didn't like me entering there, so let's just wait until daytime. Which means we eat, we drink. First we drink, then we eat. Alright, now we wait. And hope everything goes okay. Tinaka. All right. Will this dude is still locked in there? Okay. So another hour. Let's see. Miller's in real life. Well, he's a miller. He's not baker. Bakers, I think, work early in the morning. Would make sense. You want the bread nice and hot by breakfast time. Miller is making flour, so guess it doesn't matter if they work at night or not. Okay, he's out and about.
My respects to you.
You haven't heard of any recruiters around here, have you? People looking for armed men?
Perhaps, but I'll not speak of it now.
Why not? It's important.
Because we're in the middle of something.
Come on. Nothing bad will happen if you talk to me.
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you when we're done. My memory will be sharper then.
Right. Christ, it's like pulling teeth with you. I hope you're more generous with your groschen than your words.
Okay. That didn't go well.
Take care now.
Which means we go back and try to talk to that stupid motherfucker. Let's, I hope this would pan out.
Yeah.
Is he actually implying I should come at night to talk to him about that? Ah, fuck. I think he is. I think he is implying I should talk to him in the night time. Whatever. Let's try to talk to the idiot gravedigger. Hopefully he's not surrounded by guardsmen. I'm pretty sure I can go, but every 5 people I talk, it's 100 groschen. I lose 1,000, I mean, so I have to bribe them with 200 groschen each. Something to consider. So if I talk to 30 people, no, if I talk to, yeah, 5 people is 1,000. So if I talk to 70 people, no, there are not 70 idiots in this place to talk to. Impossible. So the math doesn't check out. To pay up God instead of the dudes here. Jesus. If only guardsmen were so diligent in real life, huh? I don't think they are. Okay, where the hell is this bastard? He's supposedly in front of the church. He might be inside the church. Okay, talk.
Clear off. I don't want to.
Yes. Ah, it's actually 70.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
What? Who the hell says that? I'm not honest, but decent. What?
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Azzhole lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Oh, Jesus. The wounded loudmouth. Okay.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full.
So the knacker is the guy that cleans the latrines. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. So now we go to the monastery. I think the monastery unfortunately has guardsmen too, but not everywhere. Which means we can probably avoid. We can probably avoid a confrontation. Okay, let me eat. Should I get drunk? Let's wait.
Yeah.
I think the guardsmen are only in one part of the monastery. The other part is deserted. So where are we? Looking for this guy. Alright, I know where that is. There you go, there is a guardsman right there.
Yeah.
Fuck, the guard is in front of where I have to enter. Are you freaking serious? The hell is this? Like the dream of a gore aficionado. Well, that worked. Is this the loudmouth?
What the...
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you.
Okay.
If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Azzhole, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, The door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Take care now.
Yes, tit for tat. Let's try to avoid a confrontation with the guards, although I don't know if they care. They seem to don't give much of a shit about me. They have the Azzhole colors. So alright. Off we go. Just where we came from. I guess, if it's true that the monastery is involved in all kinds of criminal business, the guardsmen there would be more lax or criminally involved themselves, so kind of makes sense for them to be the sort of people that look the other way when strange stuff is happening. So they say go to the church at night. If you see a light, go in. Know what? I think I'm going into a church and waiting until nightfall. Well, let's read the quest just to make sure I'm not. Go to a Cream's meeting place and find the location of the map. Alright.
Yeah.
That's an interesting name, Grimp. Doesn't sound particularly dangerous. A Grimp. Alright. I remember when I was afraid of guardsmen. Those were the days, weren't they?
You've no business here. Clear up.
The Skalitz priest? Okay.
Get going. For God's sake! There! Over there!
What?
My God! Over there!
Are you serious? They're calling the guards.
Over there!
Fuck me. Yeah, the guards are coming, no doubt. Always happens. Motherfuckers. Can I hide somewhere? Let's try to hide here. At least I can jump down if the guardsmen track me. Right, let's get drunk and wait for nighttime. That sounds like a plan. 20. All right. I'll probably be interrupted by guardsmen. Or not. Apparently I successfully hoodwinked them. Are the stupid churchmen gone? Well, who the hell is that dude? Burial shroud. Admire. Okay. Why? What am I supposed to do? Well, let's wait for another hour. Hopefully that fixes everything. Use. Okay. I'm going to get attacked.
Amen.
Holy
So,
fuck.
You've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Money. Honey.
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Oh, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who the hell is Pius?
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business.
Yes.
But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of his, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Alright, let's see if I can maybe murder a monk, take the clothes, or maybe not.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
Do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Alright. I think I will just enter. The other time it was kind of easy.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is. And get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
Alright, so I do have to go incognito.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him.
Yes,
and if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Take care.
Well, that's the most convoluted murder I've ever heard of. And they took the body too. What the hell? What the hell was that? All right. So we need to tell Sir Radzik. I don't think I'm going to Rattay. No, thank you. Sorry about that, Sir Radzik. You are too far away. So we need to go to the other inn. That's good. That inn does not have guardsmen around. Alright, I think I'm going to the inn, and that will be, unfortunately, the end of the stream for today. Yeah. So tomorrow We shall talk to the priestling and see how we can take over his identity. Seems like the most what?
Yeah.
What I want to say is the most. I forget the words. The easiest way to succeed is what I want to say. Seems like the most likely scenario. That's it. The most likely scenario for success. Passing myself as a monk instead, or maybe I can place myself as his slave or something. Although there is no slavery here that I know of. You know what? Let's talk to him right away. Where is this dude? The Tavern Brawler. Fresco Master. Innkeeper. Maybe the innkeeper knows how to do it. Let's ask the innkeeper. He must know who is staying here. Holy hell. Are you Carl? What?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
What? Okay, so I wasted 200 gold on that. Great. Townsman. Alehouse maid. Wow. It's a strange noise to make when someone pokes you. Are you serious? I think I'm not going to find that dude today. For some reason I seem to remember people sleeping like in a haystack somewhere. But apparently the game is telling me this is not the place I want to be. Shit. I think I'm lost. Yeah, somehow I ended up on the wrong side of the inn. There we go. So none of these dudes is the dude.
Good help.
A townsman, a villager,
Any chance of a bite to
townsman, fresco master. The only new guy is the brawler. But okay, let's just start opening some doors. There is no one here. What's my thing? What out here? We have two dudes. The Garden, Manfred, and Carl. Carl. Know what? I probably should murder them. I'll do it. It's the easiest way. Murder is the answer, always. Let's go with the guardsman first. Apparently, I did something very wrong here. Alright. So that didn't work. I thought he said I could steal his stuff. It's here. Yes. Go with the reed to the monastery. Alright. So what? They're going to take all my shit? No, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to assume the game will return it to me. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope we'll see you tomorrow when we shall go to a monastery and try to enter. Until then, have a pleasant time, and thanks for stopping by, Blark. See you next time.